talk entering the series was about just trying to make things tough for Trey. How would you assess you guys did that today? With holding him to those 8 points and making every shot tough for him.
Uh, we were solid. We did pretty good. We could have been better. So a few times, some fouls that we shouldn't have made. I had a couple. Still let them turn down some screens where we don't want to force them in certain areas. But I think we did a solid job.
Kind of expanding on that, how important is it to start this process with a style with that sort of intensity and kind of set the tone for yourselves about what's required this time of year?
I mean, it's important, but I think it's more important after you do it to get your mind back focused on doing it again. So many times you have letdowns. You see it happen where you let go of the rope, you start worried about things that don't matter. So our thing is to try to keep that focus and bring the same energy and intensity every night.
PJ, it seemed like they started out doing what a lot of teams do, which is try and move Bam around to get him away from the play. How do you think you guys, not just Bam, but everybody, did making sure Bam was where he needed to be defensively?
I don't know. I don't know. We switched, so it's not. I don't know whatever they're trying to do. It doesn't matter. I think everybody in all positions, whether we have Kyle on the center or me or whoever it is, being able to switch and get under screens and be able to be up on guys and make them drive, and force them to take tough shots. I think that's everybody's job, and everybody did a pretty good job of that today.
There were a couple possessions where Trey took the switch from Bam, and he was basically spacing it like 35 feet, and you guys are playing 4-on-4. Are those good results for the defense?
I think so. I think we got trust in all our defenders, in ISOs, but we're still there to help. Even in ISO situations, we still have our formation where we want to help guys once they get them downhill.
PJ, after you made those threes in front of the Hawks bench, it seemed like there was some interaction there. Were you responding to something somebody on their side had said?
Yeah, I don't even know if somebody said something. That's just it's playoffs, man.
Just let them know you hit those threes.
It's just playoffs. It's the energy.
PJ, when you were on the Bucks last year, you guys played the Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals. Trey has 48 in Game 1 and gets the win. Having been through that and seen him on that type of stage, what level of attention do you bring towards him as an opponent? And what does it say that the team you play on this year, you're able to hold him to 8 in a Game 1 win?
It doesn't really say much. I mean, it's two different series, two different teams. He's going to score the ball. You can't think he's going to score 8 or whatever he scored again. He's going to score the ball. Led the league in total points, I think. He's going to score the ball. It was one game. We look at it as that, treat him the exact same way next game. Expect him to, take a lot more shots and be a lot more aggressive. So we got to bring that same type of energy and even more because he'll be better.
PJ, just winning the whole thing with the Bucks last year, how has that changed your mindset this year starting the playoffs?
It doesn't. Same hunger, same intensity, if not more. Once you win it, I think the conception is like people think you just like, oh, you won it, like you're good now. And it's not. It makes you hungry. It makes you fight for it more because you know what it feels like and chasing that feeling.
PJ Spo was saying that you told him a couple of days back you were definitely going to be ready for this game. What was the process like just ramping up for this, and why was it so important for you to be ready Game 1?
Because this is what I live for. This is it. I came here for this. It's everything. So to get those days off was big. Finally feeling kind of like myself again since December. So it's a good feeling. Be able to move, be able to jump, be able to slide. So it's been great. All the trainers, everybody that's helped me. It's been good.
PJ, it looked like most of your points tonight were kind of being the release valve in a lot of ways after 2 kind of flew to a shooter, kind of usually how it is. But when you're getting that, popping out to a 3 or getting that floater, do you notice coverages shifting at all that, okay, we can't totally go fly 2 out to that guard?
Well, that's what it is. It's, that helps. Somebody, Bam's rolling and you got a tag, you get the, that 1 second for the 3 or the handoff with Tyler or Max or Kyle, where you got to be up for a second and then you get the pocket. So it's just the timing of the helps and, you know, the passes being on time and then making the next play. If somebody steps, then me making the next play, whether for a lob or three, it's just the progression of plays, making the right play.
PJ, what was it like for you as his teammate to watch Duncan shoot the ball the way he did tonight?
I've been probably on Duncan just as much as anybody this year. So anytime he has these games where he's just lights out and he's not thinking, I love it because he's one of the best shooters I've ever seen in my life. And, you know, so many times he has had to think all the time and do this and do that. And it was just like, Dunk, just be you, man. And to see him be him is, you know, you see the bench, everybody's all happy because it's glorious to see that.
Thanks, PJ.
Thank you.